What's going on, everybody? Crispy back with Hooking Up Outdoors. We're out here on the East Coast in Maine. They said the striper been running pretty good up here. I've been following some groups online, you know, trying to stay up with the East Coast fish and the movements and where they're at, and kind of pinpointed to most of these striper are out here in this river behind me, and this is actually called the Kennebec River. And you know, they've been reeling them in, nothing too big, just a bunch of schoolies, but there's some bait fish out here swimming around, and we kind of found this spot searching around on Google Maps, and that's what I do when I go to new states. You know, I'm frequently traveling and always testing out new waters, and you can go ahead and ask locals, which definitely helps a lot, but just do your own research. Get online, go to Google, you can find landmarks, things that look promising, and it's really what we did. I had about 4 or 5 spots before I picked this one, and I scouted out each spot, and they just didn't, you know, didn't seem fishy to me. So I came to this spot, our last spot out, and I mean, it looks real promising. We got a lot of cover in here. Usually by these bridges there's some good fishing anyway. Got a nice current out behind me. We also got a little cove right here off to the side, and I've been seeing some bait fish, you know, hit and splash on the top of the water. So I'm gonna go ahead and get our gear, get the dogs out of the truck, come on over and show you what we're all working with. Stay tuned. Gotta have a bait pole. And for some reason, to me, that looks juicy. But that looks even juicier. Look how yummy that looks. That's the one going on the hook first. Rex, get out of the water, goofball. Don't need all that bone. Oh, you stuck, pup. Come on, you can do it. There you go. All right. Let's just hook this bad boy right here. Yeah. Wow, doesn't that look good? Check that out. Yeah. If I was a fish, you know, I'd be a monster fish, obviously, and I think I'd choose to be a striper. I'd hit that. I'd hit it. Right. Hop up on the log here. Then we'll do my Happy Gilmore throw. Ooh, we do not got any depth there. That's about 2 foot. If that. Well, the downside on Google mapping your spots, you know, I don't have a good app or nothing to find depth charts of the area, and I kind of just get so excited to go fishing. I don't want to do that much research, and so I just come out and trial and error, and that's what fishing is. Otherwise they'd be calling it catching, but we're actually out here fishing, and I ain't never been in Maine, so everything's new to me here. But we are in some shallow waters. I know in Tennessee a lot of them big old monster flatheads and blue cats have been hitting in about 4 to 5 foot of water, you know, trying to get to them warmer waters. So hopefully them striper are doing the same thing today and we can get one hooked. But got our bait pole out and let's start throwing some plugs. sneak up and catch one of them minnows down there. Number one, without the minnows catching me, and number two, without the pups catching me. They always see me sneak and they want to join in on the fun. Develop the stealth of a predator. Move on in. Slow. Match the movements of your environment around you. And then you have your dog who comes in and ruins it every time. Snoop, you got me here looking dumb. You know that? You just scared my fish. The tide went down on us. This right here was completely full of water. I mean, full. It was all the way up to here. But it's gone now. It's way down. So we're gonna go take a break for lunch, go home, grub down, let the pups rest, run around, hang out, you know, the whole shebang. And gonna come back out when it comes up. I didn't know tide schedule. I knew there was a tide here. I just didn't realize it was this drastic, this far up the river. But it is what it is. What happens on the west coast, east coast. Anyway, we're gonna go get some lunch and we'll be back. See y'all shortly. All right, so here's the deal. We went out yesterday, didn't look at the tide schedule, kind of got screwed on the tide. Packed back up, went home, looked at the schedule, and tide didn't come back in until about 11 o'clock last night. So I went and hit a little pond that was around here, just, you know, dinking around, seeing what's going on. Didn't get no bites, just called it a night. Came out this morning and hooked onto a nice little bullhead. Nothing too fancy, but it was a bite. We beat the skunk. Alright, well, I wasn't planning on recording nothing today because it's just all been iffy for a while now. And I know I say striper are my favorite fish, and they still are, but I think I need to become a catfisherman because it's always my luck. A pretty decent sized little bullhead is what I'm assuming this guy is. I don't even know if I'm allowed to keep him or not, but we catfishermen. Check out the toad. He's nice, I think. I mean, check this out. That's my first Maine catfish. Let him go. But while we're sitting there fishing, we got a good lead. And our lead was from a construction worker. Just so happens to fish the waters around here a lot. He told me that I was too high up river. They ain't made it up this far yet. And he told me to go down to this spot where there's some rapids. It's near a dam. He said they've been catching a bunch of schoolies out there. And ain't nothing big yet, but it'll be some striper. And that's what we're doing. I mean, we don't give up. Keep on going. Keep searching. And you'll get what you're looking for, hopefully. So, we're gonna go give this spot a try and see if the old construction worker, the old wise construction worker's words help us on out. So, we have found our spot. And there is absolutely no way to get in on this side but across the way in front of us. looks like there's a pretty good spot way over there. So we're gonna find a way across. Yo. All right, hold up. Wait a minute. So check this out. The old wise construction worker did not lie. He told the truth. We got out to that spot. We made it across the other side. There was literally nowhere to park. Right after that bridge, it was just traffic. I did find a parking lot about a mile down the road, but I did not want to walk with all my gear in the middle of the city. Long story short, there was some guys out on the boats. You could see them. They were reeling in some schoolies, but there was no casting distance I could get from shore to where they were at. So I kind of just, you know, pat myself on the back because asking locals really does help out. Talked to the local and he gave us a direction where to go. I ran out of time in Maine, but out there a week or so and I already found the striper, and there's a bunch of locals who they still can't find them. So it's just perseverance and, you know, the love for the sport, the love for the outdoors. That's why we call it Hooking Up Outdoors. You know, I want to get you all excited. I want you all to enjoy the outdoors, and that's what it's about. Don't get discouraged just because you don't find your fish on the first day. I mean, it happens. Just keep on going and keep pressing. We do got some more exciting things coming up. We're actually headed back to Tennessee to see if we can catch some more big old blues or flatheads out there, and I mean, hopefully get a striper. But y'all know my luck. I just need to embrace what I got and go catfish with them. But thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, I don't normally say this, but if you would, please go hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you know, like the video, like the page, do what you gotta do. Keep following us if you enjoy this content. I mean, like I said, I'm doing it for y'all. I really want to show you guys how much the outdoors will light up your life. So just stay tuned for the next one. Keep on watching, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.